On March 15th, 2024 officers with the Orlando Police Department were on routine patrol of a parking garage when they spotted a couple smoking what looked like illicit substances and confronted them.
95?
Yeah.
All right, put your hands behind your back, bro.
What are you
Just being detained right now, right?
R2. What am I being detained for?
R2?
Yeah.
Alright, put your phone
I'm saying, what am I being detained for?
Drug investigation. Like my partner said, if you have anything he's gonna stab me, poke me, anything like that?
No, sir. I'm saying, what has y'all right to just come up to me like this?
What?
Now, cannabis is illegal in South Florida.
Yes, sir. I don't have a cannabis on me, so
No?
No, sir.
Why are you lying right now?
Who's lying? You're lying. How am I lying? I have no cannabis on me.
You didn't have cannabis the whole time?
No, sir.
So I take you and your girl to jail for lying?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Okay. How the hell are you lying?
Stand right here, bro.
There's a million cars parked here. What are you talking about?
I just watched you pass it to her.
Nobody.
You still,
Bro, what are you
Still lying, bro? Come on.
You going to jail, bro.
This is the first major turning point in the encounter. Notice what's happening here. The suspect keeps focusing on one specific argument: there's no cannabis on my body. But from a legal standpoint, possession cases don't always require contraband to be found in someone's pocket at the moment of arrest. Officers can establish probable cause through direct observation, witness statements, or evidence they claim to have seen moments earlier. The suspect clearly believes the lack of physical evidence on him should end the investigation immediately, while officers believe they've already witnessed enough to justify an arrest. What do you think? If an officer personally observes someone holding or smoking an illegal substance, should that observation alone be enough for an arrest?
Bro, how am I going to jail?
Bro, I need you to
I did not pass nothing to nobody.
I need you to take
I
a
did not
little...
pass nothing to
Watch
nobody.
you give it to us. Stop.
How did you watch me?
You acting like a little
Bro,
kid.
there's literally a million people
Man,
here,
you
bro.
wanna talk to me?
Can we just resolve this?
There's a million people here. How? That makes no sense.
I watched
So-
you give her a blunt.
Bro, bro, what are you...
Just stop talking.
Is this your car?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Your car, okay. So, we watched, is this your boyfriend, husband? Boyfriend. So boyfriend hands you a joint.
Sir, we didn't have anything. We don't know anything. What do you want to do about the
What are you
situation,
talking
sir?
about? Bro, how are we going to jail? What are you arresting me for?
You're lying over stupid shit.
How are we lying?
But that's in the cannabis.
You are literally trying to talk me into something.
I'm not trying to. I watched it. I watched it.
Sir, if you
I watched
watched
you
me,
take.
honestly, sir, listen,
I'm not talking anymore. Stop talking.
if you watched me, how did you watch me? That's crazy. I literally just got here. Why do you keep searching my wallet?
Because it's called...
What are you looking for?
It's called search incident to arrest.
That's crazy.
So my partner is placing you under arrest.
I'm under detained, you said. I'm detained.
Or he just told you
Arrest. Both y'all.
What am I under arrest for?
possession of cannabis.
I don't have cannabis on me. I do not have no cannabis on me.
You
There's
dropped
no
it.
cannabis on me, sir. So I want to know, how can I go to jail for cannabis if there's no cannabis on my body? I know the rules. I know the law. I have a lawyer.
So, all right.
So I want you to call my lawyer.
No.
Yeah, I want to speak to my lawyer.
We're not
I will tell him.
We're not asking you questions, so
Okay,
you
that's
don't
fine.
need your lawyer right now.
I want to speak to my lawyer. I want to speak to my lawyer right now.
So all questioning will stop.
I want to speak to my lawyer. Because there was no cannabis on my body, so I want to know, how am I being arrested for it?
That's not how that works.
That is exactly how it works. There's no cannabis on my body. That is exactly how it works.
You got the ID?
So
He has my ID.
when you have the cannabis in your hand, and
I have no cannabis in my hand. I've had no cannabis in my hand.
Well, I'm not asking you a question. I'm just telling
Okay,
you what's
okay.
happening.
If you were an answer,
When you have the cannabis in your hand and then you drop it just because it's no longer on your body does not mean
honestly,
you're not
if you see, okay, listen, honestly, if he's seen, like he said, he's seen me smoking, and you've seen cannabis on my body, I'd be going to jail right now, right?
You are going to jail right now.
Okay,
You're hung up
okay.
on the on my body thing. all
No,
right? You just
what
dropped
I'm
it.
saying is, I did not drop it. Nobody has dropped it. You guys didn't see anybody drop it. There's
Why
been a
we
million
was
people
standing here,
here.
she dropped
There's been a million people here all day. I don't know, doing what? Okay, I'll stop talking. So now what are we doing now here?
Waiting
You're
for
going to jail.
Yeah, we're waiting
Okay.
for a car. Hey, see, you're right here.
All right.
Now the conversation shifts into a common misconception about criminal investigations. The suspect repeatedly invokes his lawyer and insists the officers have no case because nothing was found directly on him. While requesting an attorney is absolutely a constitutional right, it doesn't automatically stop an arrest from taking place. It simply limits custodial questioning. The officers aren't debating whether he deserves legal representation. They're operating under the belief that they already witnessed the offense. What's fascinating here is that both sides are arguing from completely different perspectives. The suspect is focused on what can be physically recovered, while the officers are focused on what they say they personally observed. That disconnect is driving nearly every minute of this encounter.
There was no cannabis on my body. No, it's crazy. You gonna arrest me for something that has no cannabis on me?
What?
You're gonna take us to jail?
Yeah, I told you that already.
You're not gonna do it. I'm not being ready.
Nah, she's been cool, bro.
Yeah.
No, he the problem.
I'm the problem. How am I the problem when I'm asking you, what are you taking me to jail for?
Where's your sandals?
It's okay. Never mind.
No, you don't need nothing. You don't need nothing from me, bro. This is good.
I was just doing it because she originally had it.
Fine now.
I'm gonna test it.
At this stage, the suspect is still convinced the case is falling apart. But experienced officers often rely on more than just statements when building probable cause. If investigators recover physical evidence, perform field testing, or document observations through reports and body camera footage, the situation can change very quickly. This is why criminal cases aren't usually decided roadside. They're built piece by piece through evidence collection. The big question now is whether officers can actually back up their claims with something tangible. If they can't, the suspect's confidence might be justified. If they can, he's about to have a very rough day.
I got it. Let me see one of the other kits. Thanks.
And there it is, the moment that dramatically changes the trajectory of the case. Officers conduct a field test and report a positive indication for THC in the vape pen. Suddenly, this is no longer just an argument about observations and conflicting stories. Now investigators believe they have physical evidence supporting the arrest. It's important to remember that roadside field tests are investigative tools, not final courtroom proof, but they can significantly strengthen probable cause and support criminal charges. The suspect spent most of this encounter insisting there was nothing connecting him to cannabis. With this test result, officers clearly believe they've found that connection. Did the evidence justify the arrest, or would you still want to see more before reaching a conclusion?
The whole time. Come on, I got a lawyer. Call my lawyer right now.
Positive?
Positive. Blue indicating THC in the vape pen. No medical marijuana card. Wasted years but kept my soul. I always knew my home was rock and
She's
roll.
taking the bag, she's gonna use it.
You want?
Take it.
We'll use your gel.
Take it.
Okay.
Can they her out together, right? Yeah, they can.
Ma'am,
You can put
do
it
you have a medical marijuana card? Okay. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Alright, follow me.
She's good at
Yeah.
Can you just do it quick? We ask everyone this, alright, so I'm not accusing you. You don't have anything on you that the jail is going to find? Even like a little, okay. Well, okay. Even like a little nugget of weed or something, that would be a felony charge, okay? Just ask everyone. If I arrested grandma, she would have the same question.
One detail many viewers overlook is the warning officers give before transport. They're not just making conversation, they're giving suspects an opportunity to disclose any additional contraband before entering the jail. If prohibited items are discovered during booking that weren't disclosed beforehand, the legal consequences can become much more serious. That's why officers often ask these questions repeatedly, even when they already believe they've found evidence. From an investigative standpoint, every statement, every response, and every discovery becomes part of the larger case file. What began as a brief parking garage encounter has now escalated into formal criminal charges and a trip to jail.